In today's Necron video, we are going to unbox, build and review Lord Hasmoteph the Resplendent. And it's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, today, the commemorative, hard to get, made to order, events only, special edition miniature, which most people don't seem to like. Well, today we're going to unbox it and have a look. However, I've got a bit of a problem with my Necron orb. It's the wrong colour. I know what to do. That is a lot better. Right, let's open this box. Okay, so here it is in its box with the cellophane on. Very, very shiny. We'll get this off very quickly. Now, this isn't the miniature which I actually bought from Made for Order. This was very kindly donated to me by one of my awesome subscribers. So thank you so much. You know who you are, and I really appreciate it. So let us get this cellophane off so that the lights don't shine off of it to start with, and so we can have a closer look at this miniature. Now, the thing that most people, to be honest with you, almost including myself, don't like about this one is the head, in particular how the head is sort of looking very, very sideways. However, overall I'm actually liking the miniature, but I always say don't judge a miniature until you've actually, well, built and painted it, although in this case it's just going to be on how it's built. So yeah, let's have a look at the back. So we've got let's start at the front. So this is the head. As you can see, it is very much to the side. He's looking up at the orb. Some people say this isn't very dynamic. However, I feel it sort of looks very much like one of the original lords that we had, which at one point only had a Necron lord for a HQ. That was all that was in the codex. And this guy reminds me of him, which is probably why I quite like him. Now, I'm going to have a look at the head and see if we can repose it. This particular miniature I'm going to build exactly like this picture, and then when I get my next ones I'm going to convert them. And there's a picture obviously at the back. It's not too much to see. It's obviously going to be a mono-posed miniature. So, let's get the box physically open and have a look, see what we get inside. Open this very carefully because we like to not damage the boxes. We have the traditional piece of plastic with probably one sprue in. We do indeed one sprue in. It's been a while since I actually purchased mine Made to Order, but I think they were £21, something like that, which is pretty average now for a single miniature. Yeah, let's not really talk about prices. It's a Necron. That's all we care about, because we love new Necrons. Right, here we go, let's get it out. And we have a base, which is not 32mm. I think it's the next size up. Let's have a quick look, double check. 40mm, supplied with a 40mm base. Right. Okay, so let's have a quick look at the instruction book. It is going to be a pretty simple build, I believe. Just a few parts to put together, so we should have this guy built in no time, hopefully. Let's move that aside and have a closer look at this sprue. We are all on manual focus. Is that everything? I've just realised the camera was on manual focus. Hopefully what you just saw isn't too bad, and to be fair there probably isn't that much to see because we only really want to look at the sprue. So let's have a closer look with it in focus. That was annoying. However, as always, my unboxings are incredibly professional, so you've come to expect such high quality. Anyway, here we go. This is it. So we've got one piece of the miniature, basically its back, and then we have one piece here which of course is its front. It has this little neck piece which, when we find its head, okay, So just like some of these push fit miniatures like the warriors, the heads are actually built into the body, so it's going to make it a little awkward to reposition it. Don't think it's going to be impossible, but certainly a bit awkward. Let's have a closer look at it. We've got a base section. It's got a Necron on the base. I'm not sure I like a dead Necron on the base. I suppose he could be helping him to reanimate. And then we've got a very cool staff. Loving this staff. Obviously it's the staff of light. We potentially might want to magnetise the arm, so we could put a Warsaw on there. I mean, this guy could be used either as an overlord or just a standard lord. Obviously it's designed to be a lord, but I think it will pass for both. Okay, so that is the sprue. We are now going to get it built. Okay, so here he is, all built, and I have to say this was very easy to build. Hardly any mould lines on there, just one mould line just going around the edges, but yeah, really simple to build. Now I do find that these push fit minis aren't quite as strong as some of the older minis used to be. I find that the joints are quite fragile, especially on the arms. There's quite a bit of movement. I do highly recommend that you glue them rather than just push them together like the instructions say. The glue does help with the strength of the joints and just keep everything into place. Now when I was building this, and I put his head, which incidentally is attached to the spine section, into the miniature, I could instantly see that this head just looks a bit weird. I think I've worked out why. Basically the head atomically, well, you can't do it as a human. You just can't twist your head around as much as this miniature. However, of course, this is a Necron and he doesn't have like a bone skeleton, so he has metal joints and they can twist more. Well, that's what I'm thinking anyway. But to be fair, once I put the front on to the head, it wasn't as bad as it looked without the body on, but it does look a bit weird, and that's the reason, because the head is just twisted around too much and our bodies can't do it, so in our minds it just doesn't look right. Now I had a close look at this and I do think that we can change the head position. Would have to probably snip off the two little side sections that go into the neck. Maybe remove them totally or just shorten them and then cut the head off and rotate it round. I think it's going to be doable, and indeed on my next one, which I build when it eventually turns up from Games Workshop, I am going to convert it. I'm going to magnetise the arm, maybe magnetise both arms so I can change it around, and of course I'm going to make a tutorial on that as well, so keep watching for that. In the meantime, if you enjoyed this very unboxing, what is that? In the meantime, if you enjoyed this very professional unboxing video, then I think you might like that playlist there with all of my other unboxing videos on offer.